Постоянно, аз съм Рос и продължаваме в Game of Thrones. Миналия път бяхме направо и унижихме тази мацка. Чай са това Марджер или е от миналия клип? Просто не мога да се сетя, човек. Не мога да ги запомня. Да, не е тя. Трябва да се съсредоточа повече в разговорите.
Sir Jamie, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his. Sarah, what?
Sarah.
It's true.
Така каза тя.
And
така се казва, Sarah.
The red viper.
Randy Orton.
I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
Да, мислим като момиче. Той е много сладък.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands.
Между другото, това може да е последния само да кажа клип от първия епизод на играта, защото горе-долу трябва да са по час и половина някъде. Ние сме минали час и 10 минути до момента от този епизод.
He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well, which is more than you can say for his mother.
Няма да става.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Така.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
Така, това Джофри явно е доста...
Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Аз се изнасям.
Well, Sarah?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
Така, сега Мерджер ще ни убие.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira.
Знам, ама ти не си.
I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting.
Абе, знаех, че ще ме разбере, бе. Чая малко сега.
There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
It doesn't matter how you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly.
Yeah!
I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Добре, значи всичко се стикало. Да я помоля ли за помощ за нашето семейство? Айде да пробваме, Фак. Да не е грешния избор.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
In return?
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
Добре.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Добре, нека да остане, Еди. Щом казва, доверяваме се, нали така? От тук нататък работи за нея.
Ask.
Майка ми се нуждае от помощ.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
О, ма не
Joffrey
бе, ще
knows only too
инсистят.
well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
I will
Ще съм
forever
задължена.
be in your debt.
О, до
My
края.
family
Ще съм
will forever be
задължен.
in your
До
debt.
края на живота си.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Не знам, нищо не казвам. Какво да кажа?
Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week.
А казах да мога да
I
държа.
would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my
Добре, ще
lady.
опита да ми изпълни
I will send a
желанието.
raven to my family at once.
Рейвън. Гарван. Рейвън означава Гарван. Така ли са се разнасяли почта? Не са ли гълъби, бе? What the fuck is happening? Така, аре да ходим вече при Гардън. Yeah! King's Road Wolfswood. Нямам търпение това да стане някаква машинка. Чудесно!
Seven hells.
Серемада. Много искам този персонаж да го развием, ще е страхотно наистина. О.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Внимавай, бе, брат. Трябва да се... Оп.
Not my best work, unfortunately.
Така,
I suppose I have fallen
трябва
out
да се
of
пазя явно като победнат.
But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man, the flayed man holds
Кой се
none.
опита?
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How
Така.
much further is it to these foresters?
О, той идва към нас,
Day, my
брате.
lord. Two at most.
What was that?
Нищо?
Lord?
Shh! Listen.
Май ще бягаме. Шит. Как разбра, бе?
Hear that? I know I heard something.
Stay still. Спокойно. Спокойно. Спокойно.
Never mind.
Yes. Хубаво, че ли
We've wasted
побегнах.
enough time already.
Добре. Мисля, че тук направих точно правилният избор. Най-сетне да направим правилен избор, малко стара. Така, сега ще ходим приема да го гледаме сигурно. Как са го направили хубаво. Да. Както си мислех. Аре? Знам, че смесва жанровете. Обаче нека да го видим този кой е. Дева! Ай, стига, бе, бетле. Направо са си го удрали. Ето и се казва да ти удират кожата. Така.
Lord Ethan,
Ко?
as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Какво искаш сега?
But 300 generations of Forester lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good.
На това бих му...
He was fair and wise and courageous in battle.
Искам да бъда като него.
Like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn.
Няма, че не.
These
На това
were your
искам да
father's
изградя
people
добър
to lead
образ,
and
сякаш.
protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
То си иска явно да намаже да го е мазник.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move.
О.
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
Това не е ли сър Болтън?
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to
А,
survive.
не. Той е нашия човек. Кой е това?
Miss.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
О, дезертьор и
This
крадец.
house is doomed. We all fucking know it.
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
О, крал е нашите оръжия.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Крал си, а?
You stole from us. I feared for my life. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed. And not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here.
Би го вкарал в
Our
затворница или
share of
нещо
bread
такова.
and wine grows smaller every day.
Уф, какви шамари. Биш слаб.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us will
Заедно
live
ще
to see
оцелеем.
it.
Айде да видим.
We are in this together. You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
The men
is.
need to know they
Значи,
cannot do whatever the fuck they please.
баща му
The
един
Lord
вид е
will not
махал
permit it.
3 пръста
You can send him to the
на
wall.
тези... О, тя каза, че никога няма да не се променям, нали така? Shit.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
Fuck this shit.
Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
О, това е много трудно, човече. Значи, мога да покажа милост, първата опция. Втората е да го изпратя на стената, там където е гарец, където точно не разбрах какво това представлява точно. Или да му махта 3 пръста. Добре, ще покажа милост и този път.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed. Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
He still serves House Forester and deserves our protection.
Не знам дали...
He's a rat in our grain stores. My lord, we must
Аз
figure
заради
out
нея
what
го
he
направих.
deserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
Направих го заради сестра ми или какво е? Ако се чуете защо го направих, защо не му отрязах пръстите. Защото тя, ако се сещате, не каза...
But a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
Бях ли прав, я да видя?
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
Disloyalty shouldn't be rewarded if others will take advantage of your mercy.
No,
you
no.
heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
Пак ли бе?
Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the sentinel. The badge of office.
Добре, то не го
Tonight is
знам.
your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house.
По принцип,
Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make
ще
the
направя
right
правилния
choice as
избор.
sentinel.
Добре, значи то не бих го избрал, защото не го знам какъв е.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Но чичото на Гардън, Дънкан, нали? И също така другия е тоя. Много... Много труден избор пак, човече. Наистина... за жалост те те хвърлят в тъча. Нека да говорим тука. Не, това е мастер, както е там. Мастер.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
Eric said people were going to starve. Why can't we feed them?
The war has taken its toll. Even our own stores for the house are dwindling.
Добре,
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord.
вие
If
кой
the
бихте
Boltons or
избрали?
White Hills cut us
Напишете
off
то в
and went us
коментарите,
out,
дали
we'd only
Дънкан
last
или
a
другия,
fortnight.
който
There
е
are
военния.
steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our
Значи
stores.
бих избрал
We can do
този,
it
ама
again,
той ме
if
отпрати,
you
бе.
like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
That's what's necessary to keep the house safe. Then we must.
Aye, a hard choice, but it's what has to be done. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
Но това ми изглежда, значи, това ми изглежда как да го кажа, по-сигурен, докато другия ми изглежда по... Да, знам, малко. Какъв си ти, брат? Я чакай да ги видим те. Малко да ги поопознаем тези герои, защото...
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Какъв е това?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
Чичо
I
му.
saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But
Къде
where are you
отиваш, бе?
going?
Чай, какво става тук?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course.
Ех, тъс майка, се настоявала.
Just
Всеки
try to
кич
be kind.
настоявала.
She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I trust him. Aye,
Защо си
Sir Royland is the
толкова
man you want.
убеден?
Why Sir Royland?
Защо
We
се
are at
Ройланд?
war. You need a warrior by your side.
И аз така мисля,
Royland
че...
has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, uncle.
Добре, така
Ethan,
мисля
I
да
need to
направя
talk
наистина.
to you.
Чакай малко, бе. Чакай до средата съм на страхотна мисъл, гениална. Добре, хора мисля да избира сър Роял, как беше
Mother
там?
told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
But I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
Кой трябва
Who
да
should I
бъде
name as my
според нея?
sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle.
Ah.
He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment.
Ah.
So Roland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Добре, значи вижте сега каква е завръзката тук. По-близката, по-точно по-близкия ми чичо ми дава съвет да избера сър там какъвто беше. А пък момичето ми казва да избера Дънкан. Наистина не знам какво да правя, че казвам. Това ще е много труден избор в играта. Той има силата на армията и така нататък. Обаче но е непредвидим. Точно това, което се опасявам. Докато Дънкан е по-разумният, така да се каже. Трябва да говоря с майстър, окей. Докато другият е просто... Нека да говорим с него.
Maester?
Наистина не мога да взема решение, че
Lord Ethan. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Каква е твоята
What is it you're
перспектива?
doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
Ransom or a robbery? You may pay him now, but what's to stop him from coming back again?
Lord Ethan, the dangers of today outweigh the fears of tomorrow.
Добре, много труден избор. Айде, добре, ще избера Дънкан. Дънкан ще избера малко му.
My lord,
Подявалите.
are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Да.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Добре. Така. Добре, значи... това е един, между много така хубав въпрос и много добър избор. Дали бихте заложили на разума или на силата? И сега като се замисля, аз по принцип бих заложил на разума, поради което ме навежда Дънкан. Значи, сър, бла-бла, ето с вляво. Но пък ако изберат Дънкан, този да не превърти сега да избие тук всичките. Но бих избрал разума, сякаш.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Damn. Мразя ги тези моменти в игрите, когато е толкова трудно. Разума.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle? This is reckless.
Lord Ethan, has made his choice.
Royland
I
will
will not
remember that.
disappoint you, my lord.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Да.
No, Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel.
Почвам да
I knew
се...
this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of
Не
us.
ми
I will hear from my
прекъсвай
Sentinel.
Сентинела.
Please.
Или там каквото е.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed
Да,
man.
дипломация
Force is the only
срещу...
thing they understand.
Gentlemen,
сила.
please.
Точно, да. Значи това е много... Интересно е, някой от вас се избира от другия. Ще е интересно да напишете какво е станало. Дали толкова много е засегнал цялата игра. Надявам се да не прави грешните.
I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it.
В тя пък ми казват да му ударем нещо. Не дипломация, не война,
Why
ми
not make
да му
an
ударем
offering for
нещо.
peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
О, значи ние владеем Ironwood. Така, значи, факт и шит. Значи трябва да изберем. Дали да дипломация, дали да им дарем, смисъл един вид да им дарем Ironwood, за да ни защитят, или да се бием. Ще се довери на дипломацията все пак. Макар че она не вярвам.
My new Sentinel favors a certain approach and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Пак трябваше. Добре, тук смятам обаче да се съглася с оня военния, честно казано. Ще го накарам да изчака пред портите, защото все пак не искам да се огъвам.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Я сядай долу. Сядай долу.
Sit down at once.
Сядай. Трябва да гавря така, трябва да мисля разумно.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate, and we will not offer our ironwood.
Така.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Така.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Добре, нещата почнаха да стават много интересни. В миналия клип нямаше абсолютно никакъв екшен, за жалост. Нито пък в този де, но доста интересни.
You have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house.
Да. Значи, едва трябва да го чистя сега.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
But won't he be Lord if he returns? Do you want him to take my place?
Of course not. He has no interest in such things. And that's not what I want either. Asher is volatile. But that is his strength.
Добре, тук адски много се съсредоточих в този епизод и се надявам сега просто всичко да е окей от така нататък в играта. Тъй като вече малко така загрех за какво става дума. До някъде.
But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use.
Asher is dangerous. His presence could help or hurt.
Having another sword at your side always helps, especially now.
Оказва се, че е доста така нестабилен, да се вика. Чалната е. Не се знае. Непредвидиме какво ще направи. Дали ще ни помогне или ще ни навреди. Бях говорили в този първи епизод на Game of Thrones, че се казано. Добре, ще послушам майка си този път. Само да не стане фал.
Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Добре, мерси, Лейди Форестър.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Добре, така. Окей, тук нещата станаха доста интересни, че сказвам, поне за мен. Трябваше доста неща да избираме. И какво става сега тук? Всъщност, right click to back out. Добре, нека да видим сега първо тези работи. Ще играем до чекпоинт. Я да видим сега какво е това ключе. Аха, добре, страхотно беше това. Прибирай джоба. Гепи така. Ще е хубаво да вземем това нещо приличащо на острие. Или то това е... Това е писалка ли? Не бе. Айде ще вземем и това. Взимай всичко. Взимай банана. Банана в устата. Така.
Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever...
Опа, не изглежда много радостно. Бебчо, кажи ми лошата новина.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Всичко наред ли?
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
Няма да помогне.
He said I was too easily swayed, and he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear, for now, but it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
Партия сме с нея, затова много внимавам какво говоря.
I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Добре. Какво още остана тук? До края на този епизод. Мисля да го изиграя все пак целия. Може да стане доста дългичък, често казано.
Begging your pardon, lady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
От кога си тук, бе?
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room.
А то с нещо...
I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me.
Откъде разбра за него, бе?
Things that could be useful for you.
Как мога да се доверя? Чая малко.
How can I trust you? There are spies everywhere in King's Landing.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who...
О, айде, изчезвай се.
People who'd be willing to help you.
Така... Но все пак не му имам доверие на това пишлеменце, бе, човек. Не знам. С този дебел глас, според мен е прикрит трол. О, Мацо, искаш да я поводуваме? Не. Махай се. Виж как се бъгнат, бе, задника му как излиза. Добре. Значи... Доста трудни избори правим. Още от самото начало. И мисля, че вече сме към края на главата, защото...
The man values pride more than honor.
Гордостта му е над честта.
I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
We will prevail. Това ще оцелеем, нали така беше?
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Bolton men approaching, my lord.
Така, значи посрещаме ги сега пред портите, това е целият план, за да... Да не си даваме дупенцето, да не сме се го да мазали с вазелин директно. И оттам ще решаваме. Ето го, ето и майка ти канибалче. Какво става?
Something wrong with your gate?
Не бих ги пуснал тея вътре.
Well, aren't you the little lord? No wonder you can't open the gate. Shall we help you?
Така.
Now let me in.
Трябва да стоя, нали?
This is a lovely pile of timber, isn't it?
Защо? Студено ли ти?
Why the hurry? Are you cold?
Това беше много добро.
Fortunately, there's no shortage of wood to burn around here. Thank you, my lord.
Това защо стана така?
A token for the new warden of the north.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsman.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so?
Yes.
Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently.
Добре. Това е нещо като... не подарък, като дар, ама не точно. Щита. И един вид ние сме най-добрите в това. В крайна сметка си беше от дърво.
Quite the army you have, Lord Forrester. Very impressive.
Ей. Това с кеф ще го убия. Просто с кеф. Значи дори да ми вика там имам деца, жена, баба, дядо, убивам го директно. Връщам играта, пак го убивам. Връщам играта, пак го убивам. Няма какво да се двумя. Тук въобще двумение няма. Нито не депене мазня, нито не с гъбата за прическа.
Look at that. More Forrester.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North.
Иска да коленича, човек.
Words are wind. Anyone can say.
Кажи нещо, бе, брате.
I want you to show me.
Не,
Only
не, не.
kneel to the king.
Is not the warden also deserving of your respect? But then, I am not my father. Perhaps that is what you meant to say.
Да.
See? He's a fucking traitor, just like his father and brother.
Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty.
My
The crown,
God.
however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the stars for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
No, Lord Ramsay.
That's a good little lord.
Така, добре.
You
Опитвам се
can't
да бъда
trust
умен.
a Forrester.
You can bet that.
men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill.
Той не лъже, White Hill.
Had me stand out in the wind and muck so you could show off your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone.
Аз...
The Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The ironwood? But
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Искат да не вземат Ironwood.
You know something the
No.
Whitehills done? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down. It can't be that difficult.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point.
Ah,
We'll try
yes.
this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before.
Добре, няма ли да
To
ми
ensure
посъветва
there's
нещо,
no
Дънкън?
trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
at Ironrath, that we cannot abide.
Това и аз. Не,
They'll
това...
help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
Whitehill men? Never.
It's already done.
Добре, брат, какво става тук е, Джек?
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff
О, Гриф.
will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Да прави глупости, наистина по-добре.
Look at this, little Forester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twin. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me.
Oh,
you can be my high-born ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
Аре! Така. You protected your sister, yes!
I suppose you can stay.
Мъкни, бе. Майко, хорича го убията.
Bold lord.
What have you done?
But I don't want a bold lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan!
You fucking bastard!
No!
I knew you'd bend the knee eventually.
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan,
I certainly feel better about all this.
what have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian.
Lovely meeting all of you.
Стига,
We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him.
Catch the maester quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
Let it go!
Stop that! Help me! Ryan,
Stop
please!
it!
Let me go! Ryan!
Ти, това ще се, брат.
My son.
Аз се сещам, че имаш нещо такова смисъл. Аз в SK One TV един път бях правил така бързо овервю на втори сезон и се сещам, че имаш нещо подобно, но... Your story has begun. Next time on Game of Thrones. The fuck, man. Това беше много брутално, човек.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My
човек.
sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall.
Wow.
We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
О, добре бе, човек, това е наистина много, много брутално. Много брутален край, че се казва, дома как го уби, човек. Съвсем хладнокръвно. Така, нека да видим резултатите. Аз и 65% от играчите сме останали с болен. Аз и 63% от играчите сме, така да се каже... Ето, знам как е на английски, не мога да кажа на български. Абе, показали сме си лоялността към краля. 49% сме освободили Ерик. Това може би е затворника, което много ме очудва между другото. Аз с 70% от играчите сме избрали Дънкан като Сентинел. Това не знам точно какво означава, трябва да го видя. И 51% и аз сме посрещали Рамзи at the gate. Това е направо брутално, хора. Това наистина си е майката от всякъде. Така, добре, надявам се да ви харесал този първи епизод. Завърши много брутално. И поне разбрахме много неща в играта. Така че в момента дадохме половината част от Ironwood и ще има, така да се каже, хора, войници на White Hills в нашето там укрепление или какво е там. И така, ще видим в следващия клип. Може да споделите вашето мнение в коментарите. До следващия път и бъдете здрави!